Okay, so one way that I like to get familiar with my subjects that I have in my collection is to just paint these little teeny little 1-inch paintings. And as you can see, my composition isn't super complicated. I just want to put the subject that I want to paint right in the middle and then surround it by a solid color. Um, this is a good way for me to kind of warm up to what I'm painting and just get practice and just get iteration um, and just paint a lot of these. So I love to paint these. And I think they could be a fun exercise for you too if you're just looking to explore new ideas or new concepts. This is a really quick way. You can think about it almost like a thumbnail. So, um, all right, so yeah. So to start off my little tiny painting here, I'm just gonna mix up little piles of paint. Let's see. So this is my palette. As you can see, I have my whites and my warmer colors on this side, and then it slowly goes cooler and darker over here. That's intentional. So I want to keep my colors in order because then when I reach for colors, it just makes more sense. So this is lemon yellow, lemon yellow. We have cadmium yellow deep, yellow ochre, cadmium orange, cadmium red light, cadmium red, quinacridone red, terra rosa, transparent brown oxide, transparent orange oxide. I don't usually have this on my palette, but it's there right now. But you don't need this one. I always use transparent brown oxide, and then alizarin crimson. Um, this one is phthalo green and viridian, cerulean blue hue, cobalt blue light, ultramarine blue, and ultramarine violet. And then here's some solvent-free gel. It's Gamblin, so I use that sometimes too. And then titanium white. Okay, so to mix up my colors, I'm just going to mix little piles. So I'm looking at my cake, my fun subject. So I want to mix a pile of the dark side of my cake and then a pile for the light side of my cake. So okay. Need more blue here. Okay, that's good for now. Okay, so now to mix the light side of my cake. Pulling from Viridian. I see there's some blue in it. And each time I mix a new color, I give it my best shot, but usually I'm not right off the bat. That's okay. I just got to jump in somewhere, and I like mixing up my color first. Right now I feel like it's way more green. I got way too much blue in there. Might even add some yellow. Okay. Okay, and then my white or my frosting color, no, it's going to be a creamy white, but I want to mix up the shadow side of my frosting. It's going to be this darker, warmer, almost yellowy there, and then the lighter side is going to be yellowy. Grab my warm yellow right there. Okay. Okay, feels good. And then I also see that there's a cooler color in there because white always reflects, and my cake is surrounded by a very cool white. I'm gonna mix up just a little cool color that's almost the same value, kind of in between my dark and my light. I'm gonna hit it down a little bit. Cool. And then, all right, then we got cherry. Well, yeah, let's do cherry. So my cherries, mix them over here. So I know they're going to be a deep red. That's pretty good for now. All right, and then my surrounding white. So compared to my frosting, that all feels pretty cool in temperature. So I'm gonna make sure that that I reflect that in my painting. So I want it to be a little bit neutral, still feel cool. Okay. All right, so that's good for me right now. Actually, looking at this now. Now that I mix my other colors, I can see that this color right here, I need to make it lighter for my cake side, for the side of my cake that's in the light. There we go. That's feeling more minty rather than blue, which is what I want. Sweet. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to grab some of my paint. Because my canvas is so tiny, I don't really draw too much on it because I just already know that my cake is just going to be in the middle. So I'm just going to put in my cake shape